That's very sad news. As we all know, Fischer was a controversial person. And I think what is important now is his immense contribution to the game of chess at the late 60s and early 70s. I was 7, 8, and 9. It was the beginning of my chess career, and I followed, as many others, Fischer's great victories and his triumphs, especially one in Reykjavik in 1972. And Fischer was a source of inspiration for all young players. And I think it was a great loss for the game of chess that he stopped playing and instead entered a very strange state of mind, making statements that were very detrimental for the promotion of our game.
How much did you know about him in later years? Because his few appearances or the few glimpses that the public had of him were very strange, ranting in radio interviews, railing against Jews, though he was himself of Jewish descent, railing against the United States. What happened to him?
I don't know. I never met Fischer. I was 9 when he stopped playing chess, and there were few options for us to meet, but Fischer always behaved quite strangely, and he didn't want to be associated with anything that was happening in the official chess world. And his last years were very sad, that he ended up in jail in Japan, and then Iceland, probably the best country for him to reside. That's the country where he's still considered to be the great hero. And I knew from my friends in Iceland that he was quite isolated, even in this isolated island. And he never made any serious attempt to re-enter the world of chess, and preferred to stay within his mental self-exile.
Let me ask you about his chess game, because it's what he did best. It was his extraordinary skill at that game. How would you describe him as a chess player to people who don't play the game, who don't really understand what makes a genius on the board?
I would say that Fischer was a pioneer of the professional chess. And it's not only about his great opening ideas or his contribution to the middle game and the general quality of his chess. He was the great warrior. So for him, the game of chess was not only a piece of art, but also an element of the psychological warfare. And he was fully integrated in the game of chess. And I think he lived under such a huge tension that made it impossible for him to continue. And I think he will be remembered not only as the pioneer and some say even the founder of professional chess, but also as someone who was fighting for better conditions for other chess players, because he believed that the game of chess deserved much better treatment than it had.
How do you think the world should remember him?
As the great chess player. I think we'd rather forget other discrepancies of his biography, and what he did up to age 29 deserves the highest admiration.
Garry Kasparov, thanks so much.